this point, I'd already been in hospital for 3 days, I think. This is the Wednesday evening. I'd came in on the Monday for a clinic appointment, which was all very straightforward, and mentioned that my blood sugars had been running a bit lower than normal, which is pretty rare in the 3rd trimester pregnancy if you're type 1 diabetic. And you can see me here taking all the pills. I have a lot of medication to take. I think in pregnancy I was on a total of 8 or 9 tablets a day. But basically I was told, you know, we're going to take you in, we're going to give you some steroids just in case your baby needs to be delivered early. So it was all kind of provisionally. But at this point, when you see me, I just got out of the shower. Look at the size of me. Oh my god. It's funny to look at that now. But at this point, I knew the next morning I was going to be taken for section. I was on a sliding scale that you would have seen there, and that was because the steroids actually make your blood sugars go really high, ironically. That's me on the monitor with the baby, and I was just French plaiting my hair because I thought it was probably the easiest thing to do, sitting watching my laptop. I think at this point, realistically, I just felt a bit numb. You know, I didn't really know what to think. This is the next morning. The reason I filmed this is because it's the exact place where I had Jack, and that box there and that whole setup's where he went up to NICU. And when I seen that, as you can see, it might seem a bit narcissistic filming myself, but when I seen that, this is exactly how I felt. I think it's written all over my face. Just the reality of here I am again, and my baby will go in one of those boxes again. Not very nice. I honestly thought I might die at this point. And that's me. I'm laughing, but I don't know what I'm saying to Alan there, but I was so itchy as well. That's me just coming out of section and just having a cup of tea. I hadn't ate for nearly 24 hours at that point, so I was pretty hungry, knackered. And this was the next day, actually. This wasn't straight after, but this is Thomas. That's him on CPAP, getting some ventilation. So yeah, that's where we are. Hello. So this is the first live action filming I've actually been able to do, because this week has not been the week that I've been planned for, as you can probably imagine. I think I've already gave you a bit of an update with some of the footage that I was filming. As it stands at the moment, I am 24 hours-ish post-section, emergency section, but kind of like elective emergency, so needed to happen but not imminently in the middle of labour type situation. But we now have a baby boy, and he's up in the neonatal ICU. He was born at 33 weeks exactly, so a lot earlier than Jack was. Obviously it was not the plan. Essentially what happened was my blood sugars continued to have hypos, low blood sugars, which is a sign of placental insufficiency or failure. So they just thought it was safer to get him out. So it's been, I mean, today is only Thursday. Is that right? What day is it today? Friday. Today's Friday. And I only came in for an appointment, a check-up on Monday with cardiology, who were very, very happy with me. But here we are. Here we are. I didn't film anything like this the first time round. I feel quite vulnerable doing it, but I feel like as if this wasn't the plan. So currently at the moment, we knew before we went in yesterday to get him out, he would need an ICU stay. We thought that might have been the plan if we'd got him to 37 weeks, because that's what happened to Jack. But because he was coming at 33, we knew it was going to happen. So at the moment he's needing quite a lot of help with oxygen, but he's okay. He's needing help with feeding because his blood sugars were so low. They couldn't start feeding him orally, they needed to give him IVs. Because he's only 33 weeks, he hasn't learned how to be at the breast or suckle or anything like he's too young to know that yet. So at the moment I'm actually going to sit this evening. Jack and Alan have just left. Jack hasn't met him yet, but they've just left, so I'm now going to sit and try and hand express some colostrum, because in this pregnancy I really wanted to try and give him his first bead. Sorry, one of the auxiliaries came in the room there, so I just had to stop. Yeah, where was I? I don't even know now. My head's all over the place. But we have a new baby boy, and Jack is a new big brother to this little baby. And I'm sure he's going to be fine. I'm sure he's going to be fine. It's just a big shock to the system, and obviously my nightmare situation, because I didn't want this to happen again. I certainly didn't want it to happen at 33 weeks. But he's a good weight, and they tell me things should be good. They tell me, you know, yeah, he's going to need to stay with him potentially to the age Jack was born at, 37, maybe a bit longer, but we'll see. It just wasn't the plan. It just wasn't the plan. And I feel so angry and let down and annoyed at my body. I felt that way last time, because I thought if that hadn't been my fault, Jack wouldn't ended up in ICU. If anybody else had a baby at 37 weeks, it probably would have been okay. But I feel it more this time because I've not even made it to the 37, and I feel like I'm sorry I've let you down, because now you need all this help, and it's hard. And when people hear his weight, because he was 6 pounds 7, which is so heavy for 33 weeks, people are so kind, because they're like, oh, he's a good weight, that's good to hear, he got out safely. And I don't think people realise what a mountain it feels like that you've got left to climb. And this is the first time I've been in a room on my own to be able to actually sit and talk, because I've been in lots of shared rooms, and I'm still in a shared room. It just so happens at the moment 2 people got discharged, so I'm in a room by myself. So I thought I would pop on and update you here. This is probably going to be the end of pregnancy vlogs. We will keep you updated on what is happening. I'll let you know names and all that at a later date, because I'm sure this will not go up real time. But once I'm feeling a bit more stable, I've got an appointment with perinatal psychiatry next week to deal with the eventuality or the potentiality of this happening, and here we are a week before my appointment dealing with it. Yeah, Jack's not seen him yet because there's still a lot of tubes and things. I don't know if he's going to understand that he's his, or, you know, it's not going to be like just handing him a little baby. He might not be able to hold him, so I don't know how that'll work either. And he's been amazing. Jack's been amazing. He's had to go and stay with his gran and pappy for a few days, and this week, and he just went home with his daddy tonight. And Alan says he's just not going to let him go tonight. Says he's just going to end up bringing him into the bed and cuddling him, which she doesn't usually sleep in her bed, but I think Alan's feeling it too. And I'm quite sore just now. Obviously it's only been 24 hours since I had the section. I was sore last time, but didn't know what to expect last time. This time I know what to expect, and I feel like I've almost got up and kept myself going. Like I got up this morning, got in the shower, done all the things I done last time, because I knew I needed to get up to the NICU. But I feel like I've maybe overdone it a wee bit today, because I'm really sore now. Really sore. And I've had painkillers and they've been really good. They keep reminding me to ask, because I'm kind of like, no, I'm fine, and they're like, ask, because you're not, you know, you're not a hero. You need to ask if you need them. So I'll maybe get another one before bed tonight, and then get a decent sleep and go up and see him tomorrow again. And I'll be keeping you updated. As I say, this is not the plan. I would have done a what's in my hospital bag, all that stuff, but I hadn't had anything packed, didn't even have a can of formula at home. There was loads of stuff we hadn't bought yet. Crib isn't even built, which won't matter because he'll be in the NICU for the next at least 4 weeks, I've been told. I will get discharged before him, obviously. Hopefully in the next couple of days I'll get discharged if I'm okay. But this was not the week that I was expecting. Not the week at all. So I'm gonna go there now. I'm gonna edit a video from last week that was supposed to be going up. I will put that one up still, and then this one will maybe go up the following week, and that gives me a bit of time to process things too. And by that point I will probably let people know. And you might already know his name by the time you see this video, but just in case, I'm not saying it right now. We'll see how he goes. He's not got loads of hair like Jack either. It's funny. He's got hair, but Jack had like jet black hair when he was born. Thick jet black hair, whereas this wee one's got quite like lighter, like maybe light coloured hair, not red. Is that because Jack grew all his hair between 33 and 37 weeks? I don't know. Anyway, I will keep you updated. I'm going to go just now, as I say. I'm going to try and express some colostrum if anything comes, because there's not been anything yet. I'm going to have a cup of tea. I'm going to sit on my laptop and probably try and get good sleep. And I'll see you when I see you, I suppose.